Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Shikha and today we are going to discuss about tables and forms. In this video, we will discuss about tables and forms. Now, first I will explain about tables. What are tables? HTML tables allow web developers to arrange data into rows and columns. A table in HTML consists of table cells inside rows and columns. Each table cell is defined by an opening and closing tag of TD. TD where TD is called as table data. Everything between opening and closing tag of the TD are the contents of the table cell. The table cell can contain all the sort of HTML elements, text, images, lists, links, other tables, etc. Now, each table row starts with a tag that is tr, that stands for table row, and it will end also with that tr. Okay. Now, tr stands for the table row. Now we will go for example of this table, that is you can see here the table tag is used for the for constructing a table in row and column. Now we use this tr where tr stands for table row. Now we given th, that is table heading, that is person 1, person 2, person 3. It is the heading that is given, and it is these are designed as the column. Now we will close this tr, that is table row. Now we give td, that is that these are the table data, these are the another row, and then this is the third row data that we have input. Now when we will run this program, we will get the output as you can see here. Here this is the output for the as this example is there are 3 rows we give, means 3 columns, first person 1, person 2, and person 3, and these are the heading th we give. So these are the heading. After that we gave this we gave another row. That table data is as follows, here you can see, and then we gave the another row which have the table data values there 16, 14, and 10. Now, in this, we have table col span and row span. The col span to columns, it is to make a cell span over multiple columns. If we want to make a cell span over multiple columns, so we will use this. Col span attribute. As you can see here we open this table tag, then we give row, and then we give col span 2. We are merging 2 columns in one, and we give the name as name. So, and we are closing this. After that, we give age. As you can see here, these are the output. These are the another column. Okay. Now tr, then another row we are given, and it has 3. In another row there are 3 columns, and then another row it has 3 columns as usual. But for this we merge these 2 rows, we span these 2 rows into one, and we gave the name as name. So we have to write here also, we put it like this, we give as it is to, as I can show you guys here also how it will work. So you see here the program code is given. One second. Here the program code that is given here, this HTML code is there, and according to this, you see here we merged, or you can say we span the 2 columns, multiple columns into one, and we gave the name as name. We named it as name, and then another column, rest all are same. Now the another one, after this we will go for the next one, that is col span is over, then row span. To make a cell span over multiple rows, now we are merging, or we are spanning the 2 multiple rows into one. So use the row span. So we will use the row span attribute. As you can see here in this example, this table is given, then tr means to give that it is a row, then we have to give it name, and name, then we give name. Then row span we use to span 2 rows into one, and we named it as phone. And then we give another, and rest all of the things are same, and the output that we will get is like this. I can show you here, guys. Here you see, according to, you see here we use this row span attribute, and from that attribute we span these 2 rows into one, and we give multiple after that, you see, after that for one phone only we have the 2 rows. Okay, but means we span them this cell to span more than 1 row in, so we use that row span attribute. Now the next one after this is row span is over. Now table styling. Now we can give table styling. In this table styling, how we can give, we use background colors for on every table, on every other table. Just like you see here, we give table columns, rows, and columns are there. But we can even give the colors to these rows and columns, and for that we use these zebra strips. Okay, now we will see the example. The example for this is, you can see here, background color we give. This is the code for this background color. And now for this, we got this color as you can see here. I will show you in this, even I will show you here. As you can see, the code here, according to this code we used, and see, we gave these values, these row column values, and we gave the data, and how with this, because of using this zebra strip tables, use the nth child, we have to give the child nth child selector and add a background color to all even or odd table rows. We can give according to us. So these are all depend on us. Okay. For the styling, it is used for styling for this zebra table. Okay, now we will continue for the forms. The HTML form elements is used to create an HTML form for user input. Means for giving the input, we will use the forms. The form element is a container for different types of input elements. It is a different types of input elements such as text field, checkbox, radio buttons, submit buttons, etc. Okay. Now, the HTML form is used to collect user input. The user input is most often sent to a server for processing. As you can see here in this example, this form, it provides us to input the data, just like first name, you see John, then last name, and then submit button also is there. So these are the other form. You can see these are the elements, or these are the features of the form that we will get. So we will use the forms. Many in online Google Forms also, we used to create the forms, and we used to insert our data into that, and the recruiter or the source person will get the information about us. It is particular from each person to each person. Now the HTML form element is used to create HTML form for user input. For example, its how, for example, its syntax is, we use form tag, opening and closing form tag to use this form. Now form elements are a form with input fields for text form. So it has input fields are there for inserting the text or for inserting the data. So we will use this label for name, first name. Then input type, we have to text, we have to write, yeah, we are writing any text or numbers or elements, means what kind of things we are using. For that we have to write, we have to mention here, so that it fetch the value according to that, or else it will show the error. Now fname is equals to name, that is fname br. Now label for L name is last name. We have to give this, we have to label it as last name, and we have to insert the value. And input type also we wrote, that is text. So we use this name as L name, that is last name. Now closing tag of the form. So with this, when we will run, we will get the output. As you can see here, first name and last name will be shown. And in this, we can input the text only. We can't input the numbers and all, because we gave the input type as text. So, or else if you will try to put another values, it will show error. Now the HTML forms or HTML form elements. So form elements are there. The HTML form elements can contain one or more of the following form. That is input. The input element can be displayed in several ways depending on the type of input. So label. The label element defines a label for the several form of elements. Now select. The select element defines a drop-down list. Then text area. The text area element defines a multi-line input field, a text area. Now button. The button element defines a clickable button, so that we can click and we can insert or we will submit. So like that. Now the field set element is used to group related data into the form. Now the legend, the field set element is used to group related data into a form data list. The data list element specifies a list of predefined options for an input element Output, the output element represents the result of a calculation in one performed by a script. Now defines that option defines an option on a drop-down list, and then opt-group defines a group of related options in a drop-down list. Now for examples for this, we can see here. Now I will show you the examples. See, HTML forms are there. So input forms and all are there. The examples, as you can see here, examples also available. Okay, this form input, I will show you just 1, 2, 3, just for the example. For input, you see these are the, so this is the, here we used input action means label input type, the text that previously I told you. Okay, input type, if it is text, so means it will fetch the text only. Input type submit, value will be the submit. Now I will show you by running this program. You can see here the input type, we use that input type label as and then we will input type as what to text to feed to fill there. Okay, now and the input element we get it like here. Now the submit button, click the submit button, and the form data will be sent to a page on the server called action page. Okay, similarly like this we can the other text also are there, just like text area, data list, and output. So these all will be there for to get the features, to obtain the features accordingly. Now for this, you can see select ID cards means label for cars. Choose a car label. Now it is a label. Then select ID cars value we gave, and these are the values. We'll run this code. Then object is there. So now we will run this code. So we'll get the output like it will come. It will show you the how to select, and you see now. So you see when I will run this, so it is giving me the option, and we can select our whatever we want. So these are the option features that are given by this form. Okay, now so from all these discussions, so we got to know about the tables and forms, what are the important features and options and elements of these tables and forms that we used to get, and from that what and all we can perform. Hope you guys understand the video, and maybe it is you guys understand the video, and so thank you.